Vegas to Japan, different hemisphere hotties from Greece to Thailand. Being on safari in the motherland. A rice in Indochina with a crew of Asian fans. I told you keep the block cause the world is mine. Hit the currency exchange, it's Euro time. Monte Carlo casino, spend the dime. Fast cars to Autobahn, Berlin is mine. Catch me in Paris, but not in the Hilton. 5-star hotels, 6-star pimping. Now I'm in Brazil and I'm bicycle dipping. South American queens, big boss living. Different places, brand new faces. Got more locations than military bases. I've been caught my dreams, so ain't no more chase. Stamp my passport, next destination.
Here we go, we taking this city. Here we go, we taking this city. Here we go, we taking this city. The next stop, the whole wild world. Here we go, we taking this city. Here we go, we taking this city. Here we go, we taking this city. The next stop, the whole wild world.
This journey up in Richmond County.
Very sad. Very sad.
They used to call me Crazy Joe. Take the chains off the door. Take the chains off the door. Crack, don't you?
Hey, do not attempt to adjust your TV sets. You are watching Shut Up and Talk TV. I'm LB Johnson.
I am the most prolific side piece that has ever lived.
And I've always been angry that I gotta go after him. Paul Johnson back in the building.
Hey, okay, I'm glad you said it. First of all, we are back. It's been a very long time since us three have been in the same building and able to do this show, Shut Up and Talk TV. With the quarantine, everything going on, we've been, being safe, keeping our families safe. And also, I just wasn't sure if I could trust them and their ailments, so I didn't want to be near them. However, since the governor has decided that we can, I guess take the chains off the doors, if you will.
Yeah.
Take the chains off the door. The governor done released the chains a little bit, so we feel a little more comfortable. We back right here in Arrows Independent Studios, man. Doing what we do best. Shut Up and Talk TV, baby.
Shout out to all the homeless people who were trying to quarantine. I know that's got to be tough.
Bruh, real talk though.
It's got to be hard to
But
quarantine.
you just brought up something that I can't help but think about. And you said the most prolific side piece. We're going to take out the prolific part.
I'm a Hall of Famer, baby. my numbers is good.
But let's think about side chicks in general, like in side dudes, if you will. Let's be honest, there's a lot of side dudes. Especially nowadays, there's more side dudes. Y'all women try to act like y'all ain't just as slick and just as foul as dudes. Y'all worse.
But you gotta feel bad for him right now.
Yeah, like literally, for a lot of people, I think depression probably at an all-time high. Because some men and women didn't know they was a side piece.
No, they know.
Then all of a sudden, the governor said everybody stay at home, and their phone stopped working, ain't getting the messages.
Left on red.
Bruh.
And just in case you still don't know, if you are not quarantined with your other,
Come on, man.
that's not your other.
Look,
They
know
quarantine
better way.
with they number one.
Yeah, look, you made that phone call, and I think, now don't get me wrong, I don't want to hate on anybody like beginning relationships, because I think they took a toll too.
Nah.
Because if you just started talking to somebody, you probably didn't feel that comfortable
Nah.
to be at their house or tell them to come over.
I'll be at mama house before you
I'm
know.
Yeah.
not gonna lie. In my youth, I was a slut. I would have said.
Oh, yeah, back in the day, it was
I just showed up anyway.
To me, the quarantine, the best place to stay at home. Home is where your heart is, or in our case, your penis. Don't judge me, just being real.
What it is.
When we was younger. When we were younger.
Yeah, like
So-
I'm 41, like 40.
Well, never mind. So if a homeless person,
Yeah.
they hop on the train, travel to the next city or something like that, because they have gas money, and they come back home.
Yeah.
They might live under the step if they home. Do they quarantine for 14 days?
Do so. So, well, see, here's the first thing. Now, when this first, we got the announcement, even we all did. We stayed at our homes. We didn't know if we could be around each other. We didn't know if the police was going to be waiting at the stop signs by your house to tell you to go back in. If you work depending on your job.
Back road.
I work in home care or whatever, so we all got our little letters and said you had to have a letter that said you were essential. That really changed everything, because it went from the girl being the one to is she just essential. If she was essential, that means she was something to work with, because that means she could travel. If you ain't essential, that means I was going to say the wrong thing, but you can't come see me. You can't come see me. We can't do this. However, though, once we realized, okay, it's not as serious as we thought. They ain't got posts and police at the corners and all that stuff. It's all right, we can move around. But from what I hear, even the homeless people, I think the mayor got involved and like made them like go to like a shelter. Or they opened up shelters, created shelters for the homeless, so they can even be somewhere to quarantine.
Which is something they should have done anyway, even
Come on,
before
man.
all of this.
But the people in the neighborhoods are afraid that after this, they gonna stay there.
Yeah.
When they get kicked out of the quarantine residence, they gonna stay around there, and then it's gonna be homeless where it wasn't before.
The one thing, I said this to somebody because I was driving, and I seen a homeless person like on the street, like back like under a bridge or whatever.
We were fighting, arguing. We made up. I'm back in the house. We good.
But literally, I think the for some people, we know this, especially we grew up in Richmond, we were homeless as kids. One of the things, for some people, they like choose to be homeless.
Yeah.
And that's the other side of it. And because they don't want the rules that come with living in the shelter, whether it's a curfew,
or living among the society, period.
Yeah, or they can't drink in certain places. So they like, I'd rather be out here on this street by myself. And I noticed that even during this quarantine, where, because literally the mayor, one thing, shout out Mayor, Mayor Barry, not in Barry, which one?
That was the one that smoked crack.
Yeah, that's the wrong mayor. My bad. Wait in Washington. Barry. My bad. But one of the things, the mayor actually, they were already in plans to make one of these hospitals or something, turn it into a shelter. And what he did when Corona hit, is he they found and created some shelters so the homeless people had somewhere to go. But a lot of the homeless, they said, not a lot, but some of them were refusing to go.
Right.
And when you talk about quarantine, and we know the numbers continue to go up in our state, in New Mexico, and in the city of Albuquerque, one of the problems is even the homeless, with all the protocols and everything we put in place, the homeless they ain't following it.
Well, I think until you get to a point of martial law, you legally can't make them do anything.
And see, that brings up a good point, because I think a lot of folks, even with every time the mayor that came on or the governor that came on, they've added more stipulations to the stay-at-home order. But what a lot of folks don't realize is they just don't want to say martial law. Martial law is a scary word, scary title. For a lot of people, if we hear that, we think, okay, it's time to riot. Folks, literally, the same folks that was mad about having to put a mask on, also like, oh, hell no, that's martial law. They can't make me stay at home and all this other good stuff.
I feel sorry for it, all of this.
Me too.
All the chicks.
Bring this up.
Listen, all the chicks that got broke dudes at home that they was about to kick out, and now they can't put them out the house.
But dog, you bring up a good point.
I thought we were going to say
That was strippers was the next segment.
He said strippers. Let's take a break, and when we come back, let's talk about both of them. More Shut Up and Talk TV after this.
Let's go.
What is essential?
Now open, New Mexico's premier sports bar, Stadium 66. Cheer for your favorite teams on the largest state-of-the-art TV screens. Tackle the amazing appetizers, and then take on the rest of the menu. Now, for the first time ever, watch your team, bet your team. Stadium 66, your place for beer, bites, and bets. Located in the Route 66 Casino Hotel, I-40, exit 140.
Lava Rock Brewing Company, conveniently located on Albuquerque's west side, just south of I-40. You can come on in, enjoy our pizza, pasta, burgers, and more by Matucci's. It's all at Lava Rock. Lava Rock Brewing Company, come on in.
Local Union 412. Find a career with benefits and not just a job at UA Local 412 Training Center. We are looking for plumbers, pipe fitters, welders, and HVAC tech apprentices and journeymen. Call 505-256-9257. local Union 412.
Are you looking to develop your skills this season? Coach Carl Barrere and the Air Barrere program at 8 Grady Sports Performance Center provides comprehensive position training for aspiring football players at all levels. Check us out at 8gradys.com to learn more and sign up for training today.
Hey, we are back. This is Shut Up and Talk TV. Again, I'm LB Johnson.
And I'm ready to talk about these strippers.
And I like to choose the camera guys wearing. I'm going to go ahead and pick them up when we get out, but back to strippers.
Essential. So let's talk essential. So the first thing, I guess, but sadly, no stripper is essential because they closed all strip clubs. Who made it?
See, our governor's a woman.
I didn't make that decision. I did not make that
But
decision.
you got to think about this. Stripping is a contact sport, if you will. So when they're saying social distancing, 6 feet away, put a mask on, there was all things you can't do in a strip club and be an effective stripper, if you will.
But I can hand my money to a Walmart cashier. We're fully closed.
She got gloves on them.
If a stripper puts a mask on, why can't I live my Mortal Kombat Ninja fantasy out in the strip club?
See, and I will shout out to the Instagram models because a couple of them was modeling, their little lingeries with the new mask that matched and all that. And I think this is right now. Quarantine is like the time, the season of Instagram models and what is the other one? What's that? The site where you can pay, the pay site. What the hell is it?
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, bro, literally.
Baby camera guy.
Baby camera.
I'm going to act like I didn't know what you were
I'm
talking
going to act as long as
about.
I could, but I didn't know the name.
Cameraman is a trick. But anyways, look.
Like the notifications ain't popping up in my
Bro,
pocket.
look, this what tripped me out because literally overnight it seemed like Facebook all of a sudden, all the stories up top is like strippers and these OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. I didn't know what it was until I seen all that.
I didn't want to be rude, but first of all, I'm already a true believer, and we talked about this on a couple shows back in Shut Up and Talk. I'm a true believer, like all these premium pages and Snapchat premiums, it's like Pornhub is still free. X2 is still free. I can get the rest of them away. But literally, what do I look like paying to see something religious? I'm sorry.
Why would I get a prepaid credit card so that my girl can't see what I'm charging
Come on,
just
man.
to watch porn? I don't have a prepaid
I'm
credit
sorry.
card.
And no disrespect to the ladies that got premiums, OnlyFans, but I'm just not feeling
Make
it.
the money.
But back to the strippers, because we have a lot of friends in the strippers. My heart does go out to them. Because, and we've talked about it, even, our special correspondent on the show, shout out to Natalie G. She couldn't be here today, but Natalie is still very much a part of Shut Up and Talk TV. And, she works in the strip club. She's a waitress, bartender, if you will. But, it's like, and we know a lot of her friends, and we have our own friends, and they all are out of jobs. And when you talk about strippers who bring in a lot of money, I've said it before that to me, strippers and tricks, if you will, are men that help out strippers. It's part of the circle of life. Think about it, because if I go, my hard-earned money, and I throw it, make it rain on them strippers collect that money, go home, buy food for their kids eat lunch, go to school, get an education.
They're not all political science majors just working their way to their next best job.
Most of them. But the ones that aren't, they make sure their kids get a good, healthy lunch. The kids grow up, get a degree, become doctors, mayors, and governors. The circle of life.
It's the circle of trife.
As an ex-stripper gigolo, I appreciate brothers like this standing up for us. Back in the first Great Depression, stripper was essential.
Was it?
None of the strip clubs, opium dens, or nothing shut down. Can we talk about opium money?
I don't think they even know what opium is.
I want to fact check something on the next commercial break. Did all the legal brothels in Vegas stay open? Because I heard some of them did.
Some of them did.
The legal ones might not have.
No, I heard some of the legal ones, a couple of them stayed open.
But I know I know a couple of homegirls working there. Shout out to the homie Dennis.
Right.
A good friend of the show, rocked with him for many years, Buddy Ranch. But like he had to shut down again because his brothel full. It's all of the above.
Yeah.
And again, that's a contact sport. Ain't no way to make sure if they clean. And what's weird is literally for a season, if you will, we done forgot all about STDs, all about pregnancy, and everybody just worried about do she got corona.
This is true.
I mean, that's probably one of the big STDs right now.
I mean, like literally, like, bro,
you ain't even got to take the pants off and get that.
It's like, dude, like, oh, you got chlamydia, cool. As long as you ain't coughing. Like
it's just, There's so many people that I worry about during this pandemic.
Yeah.
Like, just from a work standpoint, if you're a pimp,
Uh-huh.
how do you get mad at a hoe for not making money right now?
Well,
You got a bunch of freeloaders living in your house, not bringing in no dough.
here's how you answer that.
Go ahead.
Okay, so there's no excuse. Look,
Come on.
you take the grapefruit and use that. It killed the corona right off. There's no excuse for not.
The grapefruit has always bothered me. For the first time I seen the lady do it.
But it kills corona.
The opinions expressed from that side of the couch do not reflect the opinions of Shut Up and Talk and ProView Network. Do not try to cure corona with a grapefruit.
Look,
Use grapefruit.
You'll get us soon.
I can see. Now, look, I think that, but literally, and I have a reliable source let me know that a lot of ladies of the night, if you will, they haven't stopped.
No.
Like strippers, well, they can't strip in the club and all that, but ladies of the night is still doing house calls. They literally, like, in the man, if you will, isms, if you will, is making sure, like, that's when all they regulars, all the ones that, you've been dealing with, like, and a lot of these dudes, I've heard this from a reliable source, these men that is married is still keeping they guaranteed ladies of the night pay.
LB, you got to think about it like this. All these tricks that was out there every weekend, every day after work or whatever, now have to be at home with the woman they did not like. With the kids, they barely like.
That's what sucks. It's one thing if you live in that life and don't care, you love your kids, love your wife. But if you literally, the only thing that's helping you get by is business trips and taking vacations without them, and now you are stuck in the house with somebody you really don't love.
You can't say I'm going to hang out with the guys.
Are we violating man code? Because I feel like we're losing a lot of fans right now by exposing.
Well, here's the reality. We ain't saying nobody's names.
What about the women?
I do not want to Steve Harvey anybody.
Bruh,
I ain't read no book. Don't worry
this
about
brings up a good idea and thought, but let's do this. Let's take a break. When we come back, I want to dive into one of the biggest things that's been huge is everybody got to watch TV. We're watching everything from your best Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime. A lot of brand new movies are coming out and all the things. I got to tell y'all about one movie that literally to me was a waste of everything. And when I say everything, I mean blood, sweat, tears. Whoever allowed that movie to go forward needs to be shot, hung, and killed.
You're not talking about my sex tape. You got to leave dark.
Nah, player, not that one. Speaking of sex tapes, that's something else we got to talk about. Let's take a break. When we come back, we talk about the cinema, y'all. We'll be right back.
Now open, New Mexico's premier sports bar, Stadium 66. Cheer for your favorite teams on the largest state-of-the-art TV screens. Tackle the amazing appetizers, and then take on the rest of the menu. Now, for the first time ever, watch your team, bet your team. Stadium 66, your place for beer, bites, and bets. Located in the Route 66 Casino Hotel, I-40, exit 140.
Lava Rock Brewing Company, conveniently located on Albuquerque's west side, just south of I-40. You can come on in, enjoy our pizza, pasta, burgers, and more by Matucci's. It's all at Lava Rock. Lava Rock Brewing Company, come on in.
Local Union 412. Find a career with benefits and not just a job at UA Local 412 Training Center. We are looking for plumbers, pipe fitters, welders, and HVAC tech apprentices and journeymen. Call 505-256-9257. Local Union 412.
Are you looking to develop your skills this season? Coach Carl Barrere and the Air Barrere program at 8 Grady Sports Performance Center provides comprehensive position training for aspiring football players at all levels. Check us out at 8gradys.com to learn more and sign up for training today.
Something's wrong with you. Hey, we are back to this Shut Up and Talk TV. Before we went to break, man, we was diving into kind of into cinema. Divas, that you shouted out one of your flicks, if you will.
Well, I do not have a sex tape floating around yet.
Yes.
There's a release date. There'll be commercials, production value. It's called The Great Escape.
The greatest. No, it's funny that you mentioned the sex tape because right now another fair-skinned brother is up in some controversy behind the sex tape.
Can we call it that?
What?
A sex tape?
Yes, that's what they say it is. Kevin Gates. So I have not seen it. I don't plan to. I'm not interested. When I heard about Kim's, I wanted to see that because Kim was in it. Pamela Anderson, wanted to see that because Pamela was in it. Paris Hilton, One Night in Paris, amazing. Honestly, I wasn't a fan, so after I seen it. But however, Kevin Gates, not my cup of tea. But I guess literally,
Is it his cousin?
it's his wife.
When he with his cousin?
This was years ago. Oh shoot, hold on.
Did they break up?
No, I don't think he married his. I know he was dating his cousin.
Who held him down while he was locked up?
I think his wife. Like literally, remember when we had him out here, his wife. That's who he rocked with now.
Okay.
I don't think that's his cousin.
I ain't gonna throw a cousin on him.
Yeah. However, though,
Unless he put her on.
But I guess he somehow a sex tape got leaked, and literally my news feed on all my social media was full of women that were disappointed. They literally said,
Let me tell you why.
"Come on,
Every time you deal with a female with a celebrity crush,
yeah."
it's the funniest thing in the world when her celebrity crush get knocked down and
Look,
knocked flat.
always.
No, go hang out with Kevin Gates backstage at the concert.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Knock yourself out, have fun.
See,
Do you, mama?
here's what sucks. I interviewed Kevin Gates, 4 or 5 years ago. Amazing interview. Dope. Humble dude, cool, down to earth, great. Fast forward.
He said one of his best interviews.
Yeah, literally one of my best interviews. Check it out on YouTube. It's everywhere. LB Kevin Gates. However, last year, we did the Nipsey Hussle, start off with Nipsey Hussle tour concert with Nipsey Hussle, Mozzie, Kevin Gates. Unfortunately, Nipsey Hussle, was murdered. And then we turned it into a tribute concert. Shout out to Chrome Entertainment. Kevin Gates came through, and it definitely was a different Kevin Gates. Now, mind this, after he got out of jail, doing all that time. He had a lot going on. I guess the first incident was, and I don't know if I can talk about it, I'll talk about it anyways, he tried to sneak a gun into the arena. We couldn't do that, so there was issues. One thing I do give him props for, instead of him having some goons or some ghetto-ass dudes from the block that was security, he had 2 armed professional security guards, old white dudes, looked like ex, FBI or something. But somehow they had tried to sneak a gun into the arena, so there was issue with that. And once that was done, literally Gates didn't want nobody around him. Gates made everybody leave from backstage, side of the stage, before he touched the stage. The one thing I had respect for, though, and I didn't notice it, I found out about it till after they made me the host get off the stage, was he had his daughter with him.
Yeah.
And that's why he didn't want no one near him, nobody in his dressing room, nobody around his side, because he had his daughter.
And I was pissed that night, but after I found that out,
The cutest thing was his daughter literally sat on the steps and watched him perform his whole show. So that part I give to you. However,
I wasn't happy.
The other side of that was,
I wasn't happy with that. She didn't buy a VIP pass,
Oh,
backstage
you
pass. She got VIP treatment for free.
look, our game's on the show.
back there.
Look, but literally the other side of it they're saying is, in all Gates music, you hear him, he'll let you know about, remember he had the whole thing about saying he eat the booty. He had all these other things. He already bragging about pleasing a woman. And a lot of the women, a lot of the comments I seen were all saying he didn't live up to what he talked about. That's what they were saying. So I don't know. I think at the end of the day, if it's not you laying there with Kevin Gates, ain't no woman gonna be happy.
I don't see what the big deal is.
They didn't either.
No, sir. I don't believe there's a woman out there who can say that she hasn't slept with a dude that talked himself up to be way more than he was when it actually happened.
One thing we know, we always say,
I've lived up to every bit of the hype.
That's just, I was about to say that. One thing we know is anybody that's talking, bragging, anybody literally right now go on social media, any dude that's sitting there bragging, man, I'll do this to you, that to you, usually disappoints. That's usually how it goes. The dude that love to talk and because that is their sex game is the mouthpiece.
Ladies, you gotta know that by now.
Yeah, it's what they say. They're hoping they'll fool you with what they saying, and you'll be so mesmerized that you'll think it's amazing. They're hoping they don't have to prove it. And usually when they do, sadly, it's not up to par.
So what we're really trying to say is, all y'all out there who's sending them genitalia pics, and you get the response back, LOL, smiley face, don't give up.
Bruh,
there's still hope out there.
That is the worst thing. If somebody replies to your genitalia pic, and this is for both men and women. If a dude or woman replies with a LOL or laughing face emojis, that's not the reply you needed or wanted. So let's move on to something else. Before the break, I said I want to talk about the worst movie, worst time watching it. And it has to go.
You watching a lot.
Yeah, quarantine, you watching everything. Hulu got some great stuff on it. Netflix do, even Amazon Prime got some great movies. But the worst movie out to me right now is that John Henry.
Oh yeah.
Terry Crews, Ludacris.
Oh, yeah,
First of all, Ludacris got like this Glass Joe thing jumping off with the beard or the jaw.
Who was that?
Bruh, it literally makes no sense.
From James Bond.
Jaws.
Whatever his name was.
What's sad about it is that the idea of Terry Crews playing John Henry sounds like a genius idea.
That was nice.
I like the.
Here's my problem with that. John Henry's supposed to be a historical figure. How come every time they do a movie with black people about a historical figure, they gotta make it a hood flick?
Yeah, always in the hood.
Terry Crews is a good actor. They could have done a history, historical.
That story is not a hood story.
It's not a hood story.
It pissed me off.
If you try to fight me with a sledgehammer, I'm shooting.
Come on, bro.
I do like how I ain't gonna spoil her, but I do like how the last little moment of the fight.
But like I'm with D. Like I said, you pull up a sledgehammer, it's crazy for you.
Well, that's what I like.
Look,
took that kneecap out.
So I do want to say this before we end this show, man. First of all, shout out to everybody coming back, rocking with us and watching us. I do want to send big prayers, of course, to all the essential workers, everybody that's working on the front line right now, from the police to the nurses to the doctors to everybody that's still out there doing their thing, man. Prayers going to you, to all the families that have lost somebody to this horrible pandemic called COVID-19. Our prayers, man, for strength, for direction. It's a scary time, man. I also want to send huge prayers out to the family of Linda Clark. Linda Clark put me in my first play ever out here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. She passed away last Saturday from COVID-19 complications. It was horrendous. Actually, she passed away on Mother's Day, Sunday, from complications of this horrible thing, man. Shout out to my brother from another mother, Ray March Banks out there, man. Rest in peace, little Ray. He lost his son, man. Passed away in his sleep. Not from COVID, but just horrible things happening, man, in this time. This is definitely a time to surround yourself with family, to be prayed up. I don't care what, who you believe in. For us, it's going to be God, but whatever you believe in, man, make sure you're praying. Make sure you stay healthy, man. Eat your, take your vitamin C, drink your teas, whatever you can do to stay healthy, man. Ginkgo, ginseng, whatever, man. Do it.
Please love and check up on them.
Definitely check on your people. And finally, in closing, watch your kids, man. The one biggest thing right now is it's easy for us to go tell our kids to watch YouTube or have them in their room on their cell phones and things like that. Make sure we are loving on our kids, checking on our kids, and make sure our kids ain't up to no good, man. Or that people ain't up to no good using our kids. With that being said, I'm LB Johnson.
I'm ready to go home.
Dog.
This has been Shut Up and Talk TV, man. See y'all in a couple days, man. We'll holler. Very sad.